An Alpine mountaineering resort tycoon is what we have got right here. This is above the snow, and in front of us we have my little hostel, hotel, I don't know, we're gonna see. This is the Orbital Alps Hostel, and it's looking pretty darn fine, if I do indeed say so myself. We can jump on in and have a little look at what we have got going on. We can actually zoom right on into the establishment itself, and we are going to be building and improving this facility quite a lot over the course of this video. Now, before we progress further, I should point out this video has been sponsored by the publisher Wandering Wizard. Thank you ever so much for sponsoring this video. You can check out a link to Above the Snow down in the description below. It launches on Steam on the 23rd of April. I cannot wait for this experience. Genuinely, unbelievably excited to see what this game has to offer. Okay, we have a few objectives up in the top right hand corner. We are going to be pressing on with that. Assign somebody to repair the radio tower located in the far side of the shelter. Indeed, we are going to do just that. We're going to go and head on over into the yard and have a little look. So, what have we got in addition to our big old building? Well, we have got ourselves a little garage over there, a little thing that we're going to go and check out. We've got the radio tower up here, and Ava, or indeed Francis Harland, I do indeed believe that they are brother and sister, we can dispatch both of them to go and repair the radio tower. Very, very cool. So over the course of time, we are going to be unlocking heating controls. We're going to be able to build different things in this facility. You can see them streaking all the way around to the radio tower, by the way. We're also going to be unlocking the ability to craft lovely exploratory walks and hikes all over the course of this mountain range, which is indeed the Alps. And what a glorious mountain range it is as well. But for now, we need to get the basics sorted, and that will involve fixing the radio tower, which is absolutely grand. Let's get this all sorted, shall we? Boom. Shouldn't take very long at all. Fantastic. The radio tower is absolutely critical to our shelter's development. That is fine. Repair the garage. Yep, we're going to go and get this done as well. Thank you very much, Ava. Oh, Brutus. Okay, apparently there is a dog on site and another gentleman, Nicholas Bolden. Brutus hasn't had his dinner after his walk yet. Well, if he eats me, at least I won't have to hike back down that damn trail. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, let's get right through this. I want to show off as much of the gameplay as possible. There is a lot... There we go. Thank you very much. There is a lot to explore, and I want to absolutely make sure that we have got enough time to see as much as we possibly can. So, let's get all of this done. You can see, by the way, that we have got... like a little energy meter below our various people. We are going to be unlocking more people, which is going to make, doing a variety of tasks easier. But, this is a management game, so you're going to be expecting to move people around and get things all sorted so that you can efficiently organize your operation. And look at that, Nicholas has joined the team. Marvelous. Okay, next objective is to get 1,000 money by selling old furniture on the first floor. We can do that. We jump on into the shelter. We go into building mode. And from here, it's just a case of getting rid of all of this junk, which I am going to do to tot up to, hopefully, 1,000 coins. Things are looking a heck of a lot clearer in here. We're not completely sorted. There's a few more things that we can disassemble and sell for wood as we require it, but that's okay. Our next objective is to get a delivery of resources up the side of the mountain. Now, the way that this works is really quite cool. There's a couple of different options that we have. We either have air transport, which we can't use at the moment because our landing pad is still in a state of disrepair, but we can use the G2100, which is absolutely fine. This is like a sled thing, like a truck with tank tracks on, I suppose. Let's go and get Ava, I guess. You can go and do the job. Let's get 100 wood and 100 food, as we are required to do. Boom, let's go and commence that task, and let's get going. And what do you know? We can actually see on the trail map here, we can see that Ava is currently riding all the way down to the market, which is marvelous. You'll see she's taking this route. Each and every route has got different qualities. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Don't want to spoil things too much, but Ava, gonna go to the market, gonna get all of the goods that are required, gonna come all the way back, no time at all, All good. Fantastic. You're going to get back into the shelter here, and you can literally see the vehicle coming in and chilling out in the garage. Fan-flippin'-tastic. Okay, it's time to prepare some scran. Let's have a little look at what we can get. Well, it's going to be probably pretty meager pickings, I would imagine. But what have we got? We've got ourselves a little kitchen over here. We need to prepare 10 food rations using the kitchen panel, which is fine. We can set, by the way, we can set whatever rations we want for each of the meals. We can have a single meal or we can have a double meal, depending on whatever it is that we're actually after. Let's also set Nicholas. Sure, we can go and get 2 people to work in the kitchen, just so that we can try and produce just a few more. Food is running low. Yeah, food is running low, but that's okay. Where's Nicholas? There you are. Fantastic. You can get going. Okay, it's time for the heating. Fantastic. Let's go and do that. Heating, very, very simple. All that we need to do is build some radiators. Now, at the present moment, our radiators are kind of terrible. And by kind of terrible, I mean they're absolutely terrible. But that's okay. We will shortly be expanding outwards. So we got 2 different types of radiator. One is like this space heater thing, and then this is like a normal style radiator, which you just, I guess, stick up against the wall, which is exactly what we're going to do. Yeah, let's get you over yonder, and you over yonder. Cool. All right, turn heating on to at least 20% in the heating panel. Absolutely fine. We can do that. Marvelous. Brilliant. It's time to fire up the radiators. Marvelous. And what did we say? 20%? Perfect. Okay, so that will cost me a little bit of wood. It's going to cost me 16.3 wood per day, but that is completely fine. We can actually, there we go. We can actually look at getting ourselves access to some research in just a second. But before we do that, I just want to show you. You can actually see the impact that our radiators are having in this area. Of course, we can crank this up. We can crank it down. That will affect our comfort. Comfort, storage, entertainment, etc. And as soon as we start hosting some guests in here, well, those guests are going to be influenced by how hot or indeed how cold it is. So that's something that we need to keep an eye out for. Anyway, research-wise, what have we got? We have got a very, very large research tech tree here. This is very, very substantial. The first thing that we need to get is a room. Very simple to get a bit of research unlocked. It's literally just cash. I'm going to get this room over here. This is fantastic. This is the room up on not the top floor. We've got a super, that's not the super top floor. This is the super top floor. This is the medium floor, the middle floor, and then the bottom floor is the one that we have been messing around with already, which is marvelous. Unlock a new outside zone of the yard as well. Okay, fine. Where is the outside? That's outside resort. Where is outside zone? Literally right there. Boom. Let's get it started, and as you can see, our house is there, radio tower, landing pad, garage. Let's get this one over here, just because it is in the closest sort of proximity to our facility. So let's go and get that started. Yeah, it's this area here, which I think is great. Closest proximity to the house, so we're happy with that. Okay, unlock survival essentials on the tech tree. Cool. We can do that. Survival essentials, boom. So that's going to unlock the woodshed, the rescue center, the weather station, the rental shop, and it allows us to continue Francis's story. Marvelous. Okay, build the weather station and also build the woodshed. We can build both of those things. Where am I building? I'm building right here. This is facilities. This is outside. We need to build the woodshed. Let's bang it down. I guess probably try and put it towards the front so that we can try and utilize our space a little bit more efficiently. Weather station. Weather station's pretty tiny, so we can kind of squeeze that in wherever we want to go. Sure. Don't hate that at all. And then woodshed, literally, we can assign different people to the woodshed in order to collect a whole bunch of wood. We've also got some temperature stats down at the bottom. We've got wind, we've got snowfall. Excellent. All looking good. And then that was talking about stamina, which I have already talked about. It is important to make sure that we are allowing our people to recharge, rest and recharge whenever we have... Yeah, whenever we have the opportunity. So Francis is exhausted. Francis is going to go and lie down and be a little bit more chill whilst everybody else continues to work, which is just fine. with me. Okay, we're getting 10 wood per hour, which is marvelous. Great. And Ava will have completely completed the objective in no time at all to collect 30 wood, which is grand. I think I'm just going to leave you here until we find something better for you to do. For now, however, well done. The woodshed isn't the most efficient thing, but it's a lifesaver in a crisis. Let's put up some furniture and make sure visiting alpinists, sure, have at least a little bit of comfort. That is going to cost us, once the first guests arrive, their fee should cover all expenses. Yes, indeed they will. That is absolutely the objective. Okay, build 3 beds. Let's hop on inside and let's see where we want to build these beds. Now, we're not thinking on the ground floor. Well, maybe, but I don't think that's the right place for beds. Where I think we should put some beds are in this brand new room that we have just purchased. And in fact, what I would like to do is make sure that we have got ourselves a nice degree of warmth. I mean, I don't want to go over the top. You know, we don't have a huge amount of money. But I think it's absolutely worth doing a couple of radiators so that we are so that we're good. Oh yeah, I need to get the beds unlocked in the tech tree. Yes, sleeping, cool, simple bedside table and a simple bed. Let's get both of those started immediately. Seating media, we'll get that, but we'll get that in a little bit. So, where are we gonna go? I said 3 beds. Let's do, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. Sure, that's a little cramped, but you know what? We're not gonna worry about that right now. Let's get a bedside table right there. Bedside table right there. We can't squeeze that in, so you know what? Your bedside table is gonna go at your feet. Sorry. Cool, we've got everything we need. Now let's wait for that surprise. Look at the map. The surprise is on its way. Fantastic. Okay, we have got a group of travelers, and in fact, our first group. The mayor's crew is coming up to the Orbital Alps Hostel as we speak, which is excellent. I would very much like to receive the local dignitaries. Thank you very much. Not really because I necessarily care about whether or not they're politicians. I just after the cash. That's what I'm all about. Not enough beds. That's a bit of a problem, to be honest. We may have to change that. Indeed. Anyway, let's go to the yard. I think they're gonna come from here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you are a very, very fast walker there, amigo. Well, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Everybody is welcome as long as you're able to pay. That's what it's all about. Okay. Let's get you inside. You've walked up to the front door. The front door was apparently locked because it is 3 a.m. Honestly, not surprising. So you're going to have to come up onto the balcony and then in. Good morning. Long time no see, Nicholas. What's she doing here and who are all these people? I took the liberty of inviting Madame Mayor and her team. Their visit will test your readiness. Will also help me decide whether you can restore your permits. We're running this place illegally? At the moment, it seems so. That's why we can't officially place the shelter on tourist maps. Well, we really want to be on tourist maps so that we can collect all that sweet, sweet, sweet tourism money. If you hadn't been cozying up to the competition, there wouldn't have been any problems. That's not on me. The inspection ruled that your facilities were far below standard. Okay, we're ready. We won't let you down. Indeed, we will not. Okay, from the open supply crate, what's a nasty, sour stench of half-rotten fruit. Unfortunately, it seems that some of the crew mistakenly ordered a few hundred kilos of spoiled potatoes for compost instead of top-shelf, tasty deluxe rations. Action is needed. The guests are starting to catch a whiff. I would maybe tossed into the soup. They won't smell that bad. All alpinists, little bit of negative vibes. You know what? We need to order some fresh supplies. That's fine, and that is going to allow us to properly get the landing pad sorted and fixed. So let's go and do that. Acquire 100 raw food using the air service. Repair the landing pad first. Set a double meal in the kitchen panel. Absolutely. And wait for the selected meal time. We are in the morning, so let's do a double meal for breakfast. This is the first meal of the day, lunch, second meal of the day, and dinner, the third meal of the day. Absolutely grand. Build enough furniture to raise one of the expectation factors. Sure, let's go and do that. And in fact, let's go and get media, because that will allow me to very nicely show off exactly what we are going to try and do. There we go. Everybody's chilling here. How many guests did we get? I thought there was 4 guests, actually. Let's maybe nab one more. And let's give you a bedside table as well. Okay. Well, whatever the case, we're gonna need more beds anyway in the future, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, as you can see here, we've got comfort, we've got storage, we've got entertainment. Entertainment, we can increase with a typewriter or a magazine rack, or indeed a radio. The typewriter is going to give me the most. There we go. The biggest increase in entertainment. Let's get 2 of them. Let's get a magazine rack. Let's put this in like a strategic location so it doesn't look terrible. There we go. And then a radio. Very old school, but we're fine with that. Fantastic. Recreation is now above expectations. I simply cannot believe it. But there you go. Apparently we are above expectations here, which is marvelous. Right, let's get this landing pad repaired el pronto. And in fact, that was very, very easy. And then let's see if we can try and nab ourselves a brand new delivery of food. This time by using air transport. Marvelous. What is it? 100 food? It's going to be more expensive. The transportation fee is $100, which obviously it's more expensive. We're using a flippin' helicopter to get here, as opposed to the other thing, whatever the snowmobile thing in the garage. That's fine. Not a big deal at all. A trail task is waiting for attention. Watch out for the ones with the deadline. Fine. Not a problem. We will manage. We will manage. Well, John the pilot has arrived. Lightning fast delivery of yours. I just hope I didn't beat the cargo up too badly. If anything's wrong, let me know. Francis Harland, I presume. Wow, that name brings us back memories. Pretty sure we've never met. Do you have a relative named Ava? I used to be a girl by that name. We were engaged once. Maybe? What's this? She's gonna stab us in the back and run off to the competition? Okay. Okay, Ava works here. That's wonderful news. Where can I find her? I've missed her. We've got so much to catch up on. This has to be some kind of a mistake. Oh, the plot thickens. The plot thickens. So not only is this a sort of Tycoon game, there's a mystery here. And in fact, there's multiple different sort of like layers of mystery that are all sort of interwoven together. John seems to want to rekindle the relationship. Call me if you need more runs. I'll see if I can get my boss to cut you a discount. Cool. But man, he did say we'd get a discount. Indeed he did. We must hope. And there we go. The helicopter is flying away. It was just so darn quick to arrive. It was really cool. Everyone's busy. Might be the perfect time to stash that damned bag. If Ava or the old man stumble across it, I'd be in deep trouble. Yes. So, Francis also has some skeletons buried somewhere. We don't know exactly what this is yet, but that's okay, because we are going to help him hide the evidence, whatever that evidence actually is. Okay, good. Thank you. We're gonna get going. So, what we need to do is now construct our very first trail, and that is, in fact, what we are going to do all the way up to Chill Crest Slope. We are currently down here. Chill Crest Slope is all the way over yonder. We need to build a path leading to the target location, and in fact, that is exactly what we're going to do. So let's see if we can try and build a path segment. It's going to cost us a little bit of money. It's going to cost us a little bit of wood as well. We can also add, cable cars, various bits and bobs. At the moment, however, we're just after a very simple path that is going to allow us to get up to Chill Crest Slope. And we got plenty of wood to make it happen, so let's do it. As you can see, however, it's all very, very chill. So that first number is the degrees of elevation. The 10 is how difficult it is, and then there's that little image to the very right, and that shows what type of terrain and environment the path is going through. Right, click the button, cool, set up routes, marvelous, and here is what we can do. We can say, hey, we want to travel all the way up this path. Marvelous. There we go. And that will take us to the destination. That is a brand new route. Phenomenal. That's really, really good. So we need to actually have Francis. We can't select any of the other ones, but that's fine. We have to have Francis go. We could put Francis in the in this snowmobile thing, but we're not going to do that because that is not necessary for us at the present moment. We are going to commence the task as it currently stands, and that is good. Finish the other quest while waiting for the next set of instructions. Yeah, what I want to do, basically, I want to try and make some money whilst we're doing the delivery. So let's send Ava and Nicholas off to, you know, to get out of the way whilst we wait for Francis to sneak off. And with any luck, hide this bag in good time. Doesn't really take a tremendous amount of time to walk anywhere, at least not yet, but just need to bear in mind. Cool. Let's go and see what you're able to do. You're able to, I don't know, bury the bag in the snow, and then you're going to head back to base. And when you are back at base, we're going to be able to see whatever it is we have to do next. And there we go. You are back at the one and only Orbital Alps Hostel. That's right. Okay, let's wait until you are fully entering the house, or into the shelter, which should be grand. And of course, yes, I would not be surprised if Francis raised a little bit of suspicion from his activities. But you know what? At the end of the day, I think he's going to be able to play it off just fine. Okay, next thing that we want to look at is whatever the mayor is after. And it turns out that the mayor is going to be after a nice little hike, a leisurely hike. And in fact, the way that we are able to tell exactly what the mayor is after is by checking out the type of group that she is bringing. So the mayor's crew, thank you very much. Come on, there we go. There we go. Okay, have a look. This is what we're after. So, casual stroller, this is what the mayor's group has got. They are after a slope of 10 or 15 degrees. They are after forest, and they are after a vista point. So that is what we need to try and deliver for them. Everything suggests the ideal choice would be a gentle trail under 45 degrees of incline. Absolutely. That is what we are going to try and set up for the mayor, and we're going to try and set that up accordingly. Good. Alrighty, so mayor's group, yep, as we can see, they're chill, casual stroller. They're after a trip to Espritival. Okay, that's fine. We can do just that. Let's jump on into the trail map mode. We can search for Esprital, but it's actually, like, literally right here. Okay, so remember that we are after forest. The casual stroller likes strolling through forest. So what we can do, well, we got a couple of different options here. We want to create a trail. We can create the trail like up, oops, need to go to the build menu. We can create the trail like up here. We could create it directly, but if we do that, then it would be far too extreme and it would be over the desired limit. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of trail up here. There we go. And see if we can just try and get, yeah, right up to the top, just like that. In fact, pretty much perfect. That's ideal. And, yeah, we will end up going through the forest in that section. And we'll end up going through the forest in this section. This apparently counts as forest, even though we're not going right into the forest. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. So then we go here, 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 and here. And we can confirm the routes. Marvelous. We'll call this Espritval. Let's do it. We got our trail mapped out. Now someone needs to go and walk it for the first time. Marvelous. Who do we want to go and do it? We're going to go and get Francis to do it. That is fine. We'll just get you to commence the task. And away you go. Marvelous. I am super happy with how that has ended up working out. Yeah, that's perfect. No issues at all. You're going to hike back down. And that will be that. Cool. So, all the guests usually stay for 2 days, then leave? Yes, that gives them plenty of time to build up their morale using the shelter's facilities. Cool. She's leaving us at the mercy of the old man. Damn it, Harlan. What have I done to dear Pedro to deserve this? They did such an amazing job. We're leaving the shelter well-fed and relaxed, and the view's absolutely stunning. I'll tell you the rest when I get back. Where do I turn off the radio? I'll do it. Hand over the headset. Cool. the mayor is clearly very happy with our service. You're still not compliant with all regulations, but since we go way back, Nicholas, I can bend the rules a bit, let you start earning again. That said, every mountain shelter in this area has to meet certain standards. I will leave a list. In a few days, someone will come check. If everything looks good, you'll get your permit. But now that you can bring in income, it should be easier. Anyway, I've got to run. Let's stay in touch. Take care, and good luck. Marvelous. Okay, so we clearly have the objective to make this facility compliant, and that is exactly what we are going to try and do. Also, just seen, we've got a few groups that are actually already on their way up to the shelter. Marvelous. Wait until morning and prepare for your first guests to arrive. Now, these are going to be different people. These are going to be very, very different people. They are after a different kind of thing. They are professionals, and so they desire 45 and 60-degree slopes. They're also after a vista point. So that's fine. They don't need any forest or anything like that. That's the mayor's group, by the way, over here. You can see that they're going to go and head on up to Espritval. Yep, definitely not butchering the pronunciation of that every time I say it. But that's all right. That's cool. Let's get, so what we got... We need to like massively expand our... We need to expand our bed operation, to be honest with you. That is really important. Yeah, not enough beds, not enough beds. That is absolutely mission critical that we get this sorted. So, I think we will literally just get more beds in here for now. Can we get one? It's a little bit tight, but maybe we shouldn't do that. I mean, I think that's fine. The good news about doing this, right, is that it keeps everybody nice and close together, which is, first of all, lovely. But second of all, everybody's sharing their body heat, and that's even better. That's good for my heating bill. No, the good reason is that we don't need to build out any radiators, and we don't need to spend on any other rooms. Although I think we're going to have to spend on other rooms, to be brutally honest, at some point. So we got 4 people that are here. Unlock communal space on the tech tree. Build some bunk beds. Prepare some food rations. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff that we need to get started with. Okay, first things first. Communal spaces is gonna be unlocked if we can get seating here. Cool. Let's go and get that done. Simple armchair, simple chair, and some simple bunk beds we can get. I'm also gonna unlock a new room because we are kind of at capacity. I'm gonna get a big room over here. Let's do a nice big room, and then let's make this the room for bunk beds. I need to place 3 bunk beds, but we're going to try and place as many bunk beds as we possibly can. Plus 6 comfort. Okay, so it's literally the same values as the regular beds, except times 2. There we go. So 3 bunk beds. 4 bunk beds. 4 bunk beds. Nice. Comfort is literally... above expectations now. Marvelous. And if I can increase storage as well, if we go into a simple cubby, we throw down a couple of these bad boys. I mean, very slowly but very surely we can... There we go. We can, like, creep towards... We need to get, like, 4 more. 1, 2, 3... 4. Wow, great. Amazing. We did it. Storage is above expectations. Fantastic. Right, back into the kitchen. We need to prepare some rations. Let's go and add Ava to do that. Sure. Unlock the woodshed upgrade on the tech tree and use the woodshed to gather wood. Fine. Let's go and do that right now, shall we? Woodshed upgrade. Woodshed speed is increased by 150%. Allows you to continue the story. Excellent. Let's go and do both of those things. Let's hop on into the yard. Let's go and add Francis. Sure, you're next on the list. And build a path to the Celestial Grove or Feroci and create the trail. Absolutely, we can do that. Okay, reputation is a measure of popularity. Our reputation is at 150 out of 1,350, which is grand. We also have 12 guests now. And I absolutely have got storage. I've got bed space for all of them. That's really, really good. So that's cool. Let's jump out here. And what was our objective? To build a path leading to Celestial Grove or Feroci. Let's do Feroci first. I mean, if we have a little look at the types of groups that we've got, We've got Perrin Squad who wants to go to Espritval. And you want to go to Ferocity, you want to go to Ferocity as well. Well, it makes perfect sense then to, instead of doing anything else, we should go to Ferocity. And what were the professionals after? I need to just absolutely double check. Professionals are after 45 or 60 degree. Okay, fine. So that is literally anything that I build. 45, 60 degree. I mean, I kind of feel like we can do... better than that, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that seems really steep and really not my sort of jam, but I mean, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's call this Ferocity. And I will put a capital on it as well, for good measure. Let's go and get Nicholas. You can go and do the little taster hike, just to make sure everybody's fine with that. Everybody else is doing some good stuff. We're prepping loads of rations. We are gathering loads of woods. And very shortly, we are going to be doing a very brief hike, just to make sure that it is all above board. Fantastic. That's good. Also, I'm going to set the... I need to be in the shelter interface. I'm going to set the rations back to regular meals. Ooh. Two meals. This is dinner. That's breakfast. That's dinner, and then that's like supper. I guess it's like a late one. Interesting. Okay, either way, we're prepping loads of rations. We're getting loads of wood. That's what we're all after. These people are leaving. I presume that is to either go and do a little hike, or it's the mayor's group leaving and going back down the road. Ava's close to exhaustion. Francis is close to exhaustion. That's fine. You can go and take it easy. And Nicholas is currently doing absolutely nothing. Let's go and get you assigned over here. Why the heck not? That looks good to me. This is all looking good, to be fair. This is looking amazing. So what have we not unlocked yet? We've not unlocked the rescue center. Trails we're good for. Seems you finished the prologue. You're ready for the rest of the snowy adventure. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cool. So, have at least 300 wood. We are absolutely going to have that. And hopefully we can get some more guests. Yeah, exactly, Francis. That's what I'm saying. These are your crowds? I never said there would be crowds. It's not that simple. You literally said that, old man. What did you call me? Situation isn't the best, but at least we have some customers. At this rate, we won't beat the targets by the end of the season. It takes time. It was months before I had my first groups here. I'd happily wait months. Preferably with a mug and... Ugh, you're impossible. A sign, arrows, advertising. Yes, we absolutely need advertising. Okay, we want to build a reputation, so they need to be ready and happy. So, have 1 star of reputation, build the rescue center, have at least 3 peaks connected with trails, complete the quest marketing, and complete the quest competition. Okay, we can try and do that. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. These are some spicier walks than I initially anticipated. Oh, that's a really tough quest. Okay. No matter. Right, so have at least 300 wood. We're going to do that. We have got at least 3 peaks connected with trails. Where do I want the other peak to be connected to? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Powderfall Slope. What about this place over here? I kind of would like an easier walk. No. Path segments. What's the easiest place to get to? I mean, we don't necessarily want a super challenging walk, so maybe if we can do... Yeah, something like that. So we need a little bit more wood in order to make that happen, but that's a level 3 walk, so that would be a, you know, kind of in the middle of our expectations, you know, like what we can deliver. So I think that's pretty nice. Let's do... Ooh, squeaky window. The frame of one of the shelter's windows has come apart and loosened. As a result, strong gusts of wind make it whistle relentlessly, and the grass rattles with an unsettling sound. One of the guests offered to fix the window for a price. It might be the quickest way to deal with the problem. Yeah. Let's do that. Pay for the repairs. I'm very happy to do that. Let's go and get 2 workers to go and start work on producing the wood, because I do need at least 300 wood. And that, by the way, is 300 wood in storage. It's not 300 wood produced, which means that I need to be a little bit careful about how I do this. Oh, I see. I guess because it was so windy, it made the routes harder. Okay, that's so cool. That is really, really cool. Okay, well, I've inadvertently created like a really easy hike over here, which I'm very, very chill with. Yeah, that's totally fine, because I'm gonna get this started now. Wait for Ava to return to the shelter. That's fine. Can I speak to someone from the staff? Yes, you can, but just give me a sec. I'm going to get this all started here. This is Vet Rasim. Cool. Nice. And let's get a Nicholas. Cool. And Nicholas can go and walk that, which is marvelous. And we've got 3 more people coming, another 2 people coming, and then another 2 people coming. That's us up to capacity. That is us absolutely up to capacity. We're getting a whole list of complaints from guests. Broken bridge, bear tracks, overstuffed lockers. We got to take care of this. Okay, complete the trail tasks. Check the rickety bridge. Fine. Raise storage space to level 2. Complete the trail task. Check for bear tasks. Yikes. Okay. We will try and do that. Trail tasks are over here. Trail setup. Yeah, that's one that we currently are already doing, if I'm not mistaken, so that's fine. Check the rickety bridge. We can select... Nicholas, I thought you were doing this already, buddy, but apparently not. And...
On my way.
Yep, okay, if you're on your way, you can go and do that. That's great. That's real swell. On expedition to check the rickety bridge. Okay, I guess we can go and check this. I guess we can go and check this a little bit later on. That's fine. Anyway, alpinist groups. Ferocity departs in a day. That's fine. Ferocity, that's all up and running. Espritval, that's cool. Oh, you're a pro. You're a pro and you want to climb to Espritval. That might be a little bit more of a difficult one to deliver, because it's not really a... actually... Yeah, we could do that. We need 72 wood. Do you know what? Let's order some wood, you know? So that's the bridge over there. That's cool. Right, let's go and get some goods. Add worker. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Let's get 200. Actually, let's get 300 wood. Actually, let's get 400 wood. Sure. Are we okay for food right now? Let's get 300 and 100. If we're gonna spend money to go down here, we're gonna go and make this happen. Let's go and get the other trail tasks done. You're gonna go and order resources, check for bear tracks, set up the trail. Let's get Francis to go and do that. Let's go and get you to commence the task. Cool. So you're gonna hike up here. Marvelous. And then as soon as we get the wood back, we should be able to finish that other bit of trail. Go check for bear tracks. Nicholas, yep, we're going to go and get you to do that. Where do we need to search for bear tracks? Set up routes? Anywhere, I guess? Sure. Does it really matter where we... Does it really matter where we do this? Let's check those tracks in case we need to issue a warning. Ah, it's over here. It's the astral door that we're required to get the bear tracks to. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's not worry about that too much right now. Let's just go and have a little look in the yard, and then let's get Nicholas assigned to go and do a little bit of extra stuff over there. That's good. Complete the quest marketing, complete the quest competition. Yep, we're working on the competition stuff right now. We're going to work on the marketing space. And in fact, we're done with marketing in just a sec. Raise the storage. So what gives me more storage? This gives me more storage. Sure. Let's do it. Yoink. Thank you very much. And here we go. Our wood is back in fashion. Fantastic. That is excellent. Okay, Ava, we've got the wood. We can build. Indeed, we can, and indeed, we will build. However, for now, let's go into build mode, and simple cabinet gives me +2 storage. Let's do it. What is... Is there any other... There's not really any other forms of storage. Simple wardrobe? Yeah, sure. I'll unlock that just so that I can start getting some simple wardrobes up and running. Let's do that in here. And simple wardrobe. Yep, for some really decent storage. Only 30 wood apiece as well, so I think it's more cost effective to do this. We're gonna have like a... Storage is above expectations. Amazing. Let's not mess around with that anymore then. Cool. Alright, there's a lot of wardrobes here, but we are completely fine with that. That's looking great. That's looking good. And we're heading towards 1 star of reputation, which is marvelous. Everybody's very happy or happy. That's perfect. That's exactly what we like to see. Let's jump back out to the trail map view, and then let's put our finishing touches on the... Oops. On this bit of path segment over here. Then, let's... Well, we can actually do... What do I need to do? I want to create a trail, but I don't actually want to do the create trail right now. I want to do the bear tracks first. Nicholas, you're going to go here, 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 here. There we go. All the way over to Astral Door. It's going to take no time at all. Cool. Commence the task. And away with it. Marvelous. We are still going to need to get somebody to probably go and walk it to set it up as a viewpoint or whatever, but that's not bad. Build new handrails at the trail map. Oh yeah, I've not built handrails yet. Handrails, are these barriers? I think these are barriers. What about here to here? That's going to cost me 60 wood. That's going to cost me a lot of wood. And in fact, I have got no wood. I have got absolutely no wood to speak of. So, you know what? Let's get... There we go. Let's get producing. And let's get producing fast. Build the rescue center. Sure, I can build the rescue center. It's going to cost me 150 wood. I can't build the rescue center. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. You're still scouting out for bear tracks. No time at all. Don't you think this sudden flood of problems is kind of suspicious? Let's meet back at the lodge. I've got a hunch. Okay. Not ideal, but that's fine. Also, I'm just going to create a brand new trail real quick. Up to Astral Door. It's going to be very chill. Not really a super unique... sure, Iron Fang Trail. Let's do it. I feel like I should start using the randomized names a little bit more. We still need to get the trail set up as a trail, but that's completely all right. We can deal with that. Brutus's wallet. You've noticed Brutus trotting into the reception proudly carrying a worn-out wallet. There's no document inside, so nothing could identify the owner. What it does contain, however, is a noticeable amount of cash. Now the question is what to do with it. Small bonus could lift the workers' spirits. Extra funds are always around here. Setting up a proper lost and found might pay off in the long run. I'll take the reputation points, to be honest. Cash we're not really at risk of at the moment, but we are at risk of running out of reputation. So that's what we're going to try and do. Okay. Rescue Center is now on the cards, because if I'm not mistaken, we have got ourselves the correct amount of wood. So let's go and do it. Nice. So what does the Rescue Center do? Each worker slows down the death timer by 25%. Okay. Not quite sure what that's going to end up meaning for us, but for now, we will just leave that there. So I think tomorrow we're going to see all of these people go out and start climbing all the mountains. Is it normal to have this many issues at once? Sort of. Sometimes guests are just picky. But listen, that bridge wasn't loose when I checked it. And the lockers, we've never had a problem before. Bears don't come this close around here. I didn't see any tracks either. You folks really ought to learn to see for yourselves instead of running to every little complaint. Your crew's so tiny. Keeping up with all this whilst running this place is barely sustainable. Who asked you, buddy? I came to see this disaster firsthand. And even... are you even aware this rotten shack yours doesn't even meet regulations? What you're doing here is at best a scam, and at worst, criminal. Proud owner of the region's premier lodge, Le Pic Magnifique. Can't believe people pay to stay here only to get sent out in the cold and climb exhausted. It's disgraceful. You're begging for a black eye, pal. What a bad guy. Shut this place down and send your guests to a real hotel before someone dies. Keep dreaming. What a jerk. What a jerk. Even if he planted the complaints, we'll have to work twice as hard to survive. It's a monster huge building, dozens of staff, hundreds of guests. Their dirty tricks are the reason I had to shut this place down once before. Well, it won't work twice. Okay, we're going to run interference. That's what we're going to do. Wait for... How'd you say it? Adelard's next move? Sure. Okay. Bonus activities. We can check with Brutus in the lobby. That's cool. We got the rescue center here. That is now activated for us. Come in. Shack under Korotan. Tree fell on your trail. Just like that. Poof. Okay. Also send over a few demanding high maintenance clients. What an absolute scumbag. What an absolute jerkaholic. That is not good. And here we go. Look at this. Everybody's very happy. 15 people. Everybody is super, super chuffed. I don't know where his lodge is. Presumably in town, I guess. Food is running low. Yeah, we will do that. Also, it's money. We are going to get money because everybody's paying breakfast. Group Amman Circle is set off. Everybody's setting off. Yes, and they should be able to set off because we have got plenty of facilities for them to climb. Everybody can climb. One of the guests has lost a boot. Doesn't seem like a big deal until you remember just how unforgiving the cold outside is. Organize a shelter-wide search party and offer a cup of hot chocolate as a reward to whoever finds the missing boot. Give them spare boots. To be fair, it's not really my problem, but you know what? I'm a reputation hunter. What can I say? I'm a reputation hunter. These people are going to enjoy the hike up to Feroci. And you're going to enjoy the hike to, well, not much of a hike, more of a walk to Espreval. Excellent. Right. Build the new handrails on the trail map. Let's get going, shall we? And let's do some...
A job's a job.
Job's a job. Job is indeed a job. Let's make that all work. Syndicate is set off from town. What have we got? Oh, are these the... Yeah, these are the high maintenance guests, aren't they? I think they are. Okay, look at that. Expectations, money, 150, reputation, amazing. Look at that. So everybody comes back down via the shelter, and that gives me money, and that gives me reputation, and I am very, very, very happy with that. Cool. Nice. We do not have enough beds. We've got 18 people. That's already over capacity. That's kind of crazy, to be honest. That was not something that I would have expected to hit already. I need comfort. I need 2 more bunk beds here. Yep. And yep. And that should be enough. Yeah, that takes us up to 19 beds, which is honestly just enough. Yeah, okay, so we need to build some more handrails. I am going to go and get Ava to go and do a workshop. We don't have any equipment yet. That's fine. We'll presumably get it over the course of time. Ava, yep, you are going to do 400 wood. I always need wood anyway, so I'm just going to go and get that done. Marvelous. And, oh yeah, I need to check the alpinist groups that we've got. Espritival, I think... Did I make this into a... I didn't make this into a path segment yet, but we are going to. I need more wood. We get that, and that will be all we need. So we do path segment here to here. 72, perfect. Then we do trail task. Trail obstruction, that was the tree that had fallen down. Let's go and get Francis to go and do that. Where's the destination of the tree here? Okay, easy. Confirm. Commence task. And then trail setup. Let's go and get Nicholas to go and do that. And we will literally just get you to go and get that trail up and running. That's the Iron Fang Trail that we were going to get you to do. I'm also going to get you to do this. I'm just going to call this the risky Esp. Sure. And that will require another trail to be set up. That's over here, but we are going to have to wait until we have somebody that is available to go and do that, because otherwise we are going to run out of resources. I say that. We've got our 400 resources now, which is good. The guest Adelard sent asked for ice cream sundaes. I was thinking of serving them snow with syrup. Is that legal? The snow or sabotage? Honestly, both, but especially the second one. Maybe we should pay him back. Smash some windows or something. We have to play fair. No shortcuts. We should report this before it gets worse. It's the only way to protect our reputation. Don't count on me to call the cops. I'll call, but seriously, Frank, try being useful for once. Well, I mean, I would smash the windows. Why the heck not? Seems like the morally right thing to do. Are we... Yeah, I think everybody's busy. We need to wait for the inspector's visit. Okay. Is that the... No, that's Francis coming back. He's cleaned the trail obstruction up. Marvelous. And then we go here. Can we get somebody to go and do this now? Yep. Ava. Sure. You go and hike that. Should take no time at all. It's a nice quick affair. Don't know when the inspector is going to come knocking, but that's fine. Oh, I guess today. Good day, Inspector Werner Crow. Is the owner in? No. Just say no. Spritval, Ferocity. Okay, yeah, we've got something for everyone. We've got something for everyone. We've got all of our trails taken care of. We've got... Yeah, we got loads and loads of options. Astral Door is up and running as well. We do still need to get some walkways. What are they called? The, like, barriers. Yeah, so we can upgrade that. So that would just... Sure. 2, 3, and then 4? Sure, so that's now all barriered up. Complete the trail tasks. Paint advert. Okay, we can do that. Francis, you're the man. Where do we need to go to? We need to go to here. Excellent. Let's go and do it. Francis is ready to paint the true masterpiece of trail advertisement here. Paints are ready. Project is prepared. Should take around 3 hours to get it done.
Consider it done.
Marvelous. Consider it done. Okay, competition. We need to wait for Nicholas to return to the shelter. That is not necessarily a problem. We are completing the competition quest. We are at 55% of the way through that, which is great. Have 3 rooms cleared, which we can do. And, in fact, I can do right now. I think we're going to have to get... Do we need to buy another room? I think we need to buy another room. Let's do it. And then let's go for the big one. Oh, speaking of, I need to get some heaters in here. Nicholas Bolden, owner, you're here about the complaint? You're housing one Francis Harland, correct? Wait a minute. What does that have to do with unfair competition? Some things matter more than minor business violations. Please answer the question. Minor violations. Are you kidding me? Our entire business is under threat. Is Mr. Harland here? No. Can we get back to what matters? There are allegations that you're harboring a criminal. That is what matters. Never heard of any Francis. Interesting. May I look around? Do you have a warrant? No. Then get off my property. Calm down. I'm a public official. Nonsense. I don't see a badge. You're just a private goon. Get out or I'll stick the dog on you. He's gone. Now what the hell do I explain this to the others? What happened with that cop? Yeah, he's a bad guy. Wait for Nicholas to figure out a plan. Okay, so there's something really, really suspicious happening here. We don't know what's going on. Also, did I get... Yeah, I need to get radiators in here. Let's just get, like... a couple of storage heaters. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay, already hearing rumors, dirty rooms, cockroaches. There's really nothing that we can do. Yeah, that's what we call a problem. That's what we call a problem. Bad, bad, bad. Right, you're still working away over there, Francis. I don't think there's any other trail tasks that we need to get done. That's fine. Old man, don't want to handle Adelard yourself? No way, that'd be stupid to his level. We're better than that. We are indeed better than that. But, that being said, I'd still quite like to smash in his windows a little bit. feels like the right thing to do. Feels like he probably deserves it. What a scumbag.
Crap.
Okay, as a result of temperature, accidents, or random events, workers may develop ailments. When this happens, their efficiency drops, reducing specific attributes. Cool. All right, who has ailments? Are you from Nicholas Bolden's shelter? Good day. Can I help you with something, buddy? Are you familiar with a certain Pedro Bolden or Francis Harland? No, I don't think you understand. Take a look. Here in this picture, I'm gonna go. Hey, wait. Damn it, why is this guy so fast? Yeah, I guess he's hiking all over in order to try and find this Francis guy. Maybe we should pay Adelar a visit. What's this, old man? Finally had enough. Don't call me that. I don't like this any more than you do, but I don't see any other options. Can we both agree on trying everything else before that? Yes. Fix the advertising. Okay, advertise peak cuisine by finishing the marketing quest. Is that a trail task? I don't think so. Also, we need more rations. Holy cow, we need more rations. I have been neglecting the kitchen. Let's get Nicholas. Let's get Ava. Let's get them both in there. Like, right now. Like yesterday, in fact. That's not good. Sick workers. Some of your workers are sick. Who's sick? Francis. You're chilly. Treat the ailments. You'll be good. You'll be good at 0800. Injury move speed. Do we need to wait? Had a meeting with a local lumberjack. He had an axe and everything. Probably no one important. Okay. We're fine with that. Yeah, I don't think we are... Are we able to treat, this? Yes, we are indeed. Okay, let's get that treated. Heal Francis' injury. We are on it. We are working on our food prep plan, which I think is good enough. And you are going to be receiving treatment, which is exactly what we like to see. Okay, everybody's still pretty darn happy. I mean, there's only 3 people that are only 2 people that are regularly happy. Everybody else is delighted. Dangerous wind speed. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Everybody else is inside here, so that's fine. We have got the peak cuisine by finishing the marketing quest. Advertise peak cuisine. Is that a thing here? Don't think so. Don't think so. Also, hell yeah. We can get outside resort. 8 comfort with a luggage shed. That is amazing. Okay, that is absolutely something that we want to try and get. Vehicle cost decreased by 80%. Ooh, that's pretty darn big. We can get a better snow sled thing. Allows you to continue Leo's story. Max stamina of workers increases. I mean, that's just a good thing to get right now. Let's go and get Inventor. And then Leo, I don't think we have, but I presume that will at least give us a little bit more intel on more people, more members of staff, which I'm quite excited about. Very, very nice. And look at that. Francis is about to be cured. The ad is up. Frank is healthy. All that's left now is to wait. Excellent. And hopefully, that's it. I think we should be good. What's up here? Weather station. Weather station needs to be repaired. In fact, there's a couple of these things that need to be repaired. Let's just get a... You're getting too old for this. Let's get all of this repaired a little bit, just so that we can get it all done. Look at that, by the way. 18 out of 18 people are happy. That is a ringing endorsement. Waiting until the next guests arrive. We should see the guests arrive. We should also see all of the current dose of guests leave their... There we go. Leave the establishment and head on back via my hostel. And hopefully... give me a little bit of money, which is kind of what we're after. I, truthfully, am not even sure how we're going to manage to get all of these people catered for. That's a lot of people that we've got coming in. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just deal with it. We'll deal with it. It's fine. Look at that. More money, more reputation. We're doing great. We're doing great. Okay, we need to wait until the next guests arrive. We need to finish the... competition stuff. I cannot believe how many more beds we need. This is crazy. We also need to cater for the additional desires, as in the additional routes that we need to get figured out. I'm going to go real quick into the yard. Let's get durability. Let's get production. Let's get... There we go. Repair. Getting too old for this. I know you are. I know you are, but don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Comfort. We're going to get the bunk beds, because that is the best form of bed that we have available to us. In fact, no opportunity for upgrades. Reputation level is too low to be able to get any upgrades. We can only operate with bunk beds at the present moment. That's completely fine, because they are markedly more efficient than any other option that we have available to us. Okay, goods and goods. Excuse me. I'll squeeze that in there. Ah, we don't have enough resources. Ah, well, that's a problem. Let's go and get a... Not Nicholas, Francis, and then get 400 and 100, which obviously takes us over the cap, but we'll reduce that to 300, and that should be fine.
Job's a job.
Amazing. So you go and get that done. That does take us up to the correct level of beds. You know, I kind of want to put that in there. Sure. Yeah, that takes us up to the correct level of beds, which is marvelous. Wait until the guests arrive. Here they all are. They're all coming through here. Marvelous. In you go, everyone. In you go. By the way, our reputation is really flipping close to where it needs to be in order to progress. That's kind of remarkable.
I've got a thermos of tea just for that.
Ava, the radio tower is actually fully repaired already, so let's go and get it sorted. Let's go and get it sorted. Nice, this is looking great. Both of our quests are coming along really, really nicely. What I need to do, whilst we are waiting for Francis to get back from town, I need to start thinking about what it is that my groups want to do. So, you want to go up... act fast before it hurts itself even more. Act fast before it hurts itself even more. Nicholas, injury? Oh, it's the deer. Oh, okay. You can try to calm the deer down, give it water and food before carefully freeing it. Or you can report the situation to arrange proper help. Call for help. Reputation is good. That's what we want. Anyway, you're going up Espritval. You're going up Espritval. One of you is going to be going up that way. One of you is going up that way. Fine. You're going up Ferocity. You're going up Ferocity. You're going to be going up Espritval. That's fine. You want to go to Celestial Grove. Celestial Grove is here, and we do not have the route set up yet. Now, you are a different type of traveler that I have not come across before. A nature fan. Nature fans like forest, water, and vista points. They have low-level traversal abilities, but they don't really care about what level of road they're walking up. Okay, that's fine. So we just need to make sure that's that. Yeah, so we need water and forest, and we don't have currently. That's not water. That's not water either, and we need to go to Celestial Grove, so... It's a bit of an annoying one, actually. What is this? That's water, forest. We can't cross over. How are we gonna make this watery? Tell you what we could do. We can do something like this. We can do something like this. And then reconnect over there. And then straight up here. Yeah, because this counts as foresty, right? Do you know what? This is a really, really weird route, but I think I kind of dig it. So we create the trail. Yep. Over to here. Up to here. So we're going to call this Nature Lovers Grove. Sure. Good enough for me. Add a worker. Let's go and get Ava to go and do that. Go get the commence task.
Just for that.
Just to set things up. That's looking good. That is looking great. And should take no time to walk. And that should, with any luck, satisfy everyone here. Oh, you're serious as well. You're a serious person. We need serious people. We need a serious walk route for this. Too long? Too short? Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up another walk route. Specifically for that, for the hardcore people. Right. Yard. Production. Good. Nice. Do we need... You know what? I think I probably just want to get another delivery. I mean, if we can afford it, right? We just keep it coming. Go and get more stuff. Nicholas is exhausted. That's completely fine. Oh, it's not hardcore enough now. Oh, bummer. Yeah, Traverso 5. So, you're professional. You want to go to Celestial Grove, but you want it to be hardcore. So that means you need 45 and 60. I mean, can we do that? We need 174 in order to make that happen. Remove segment. Yeah, remove that, and then path segment here. Cool. So, are we allowed to do a trail from here up to here, down to here? Yeah, we absolutely are. Let's call this Hardcore Grove. Not like it matters what I call it, because as long as people know, as long as people have access to it, we can call it whatever the heck we want. Ordered resources have arrived. Marvelous. That's good. Excellent. This is a bit of a walk, I'll grant you. To be fair, if I was doing this hike, I'd probably just take the easy way, the way back, but no. Nicholas wants to go all the way back up to the top and then come back down. That is cool. All right, look at this. Everybody is very, very happy. In fact, this is marvelous. This is really, really good. I think we're going to hit the first reputation star. I think we're going to hit it, like, real soon. We've obviously got people coming in tomorrow. Everybody should be able to leave if they want to leave. We will need to get breakfast. Probably. Actually, we should be fine for breakfast, but we'll need to get... we'll need to get as many additional food rations as we possibly can, because, yeah, we're starting to run a little bit low. But that's fine. Okay. Everybody's setting off on their expeditions. That's cool. No issues at all. Departs today, departs in the day. Loads of people on the trail. Yeah. Great. I think we're, as I say, I think we're going to hit our objective. Look at that. Reputation, we have hit it. Comfort is low and recreation is low. That's because we have increased our expectations. That is the problem. Also, we've only got half a star. That's a bummer. We want to get more stars. That's what we're after. We are after more stars. Reputation level is still too low. Looks like we're going to have to get... Hey, you know what? Let's start the process of getting this improved. Improve. Second-hand gear. And premium-looking gear. Sure. Let's get all of that. Outside resort. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get this, too. Outside zone. I don't think we need any more outside zones yet. I am a little bit low on the old cash, but I don't think that that's going to be a problem because, yep, you're about to pay me. That's great. I'm happy with how that all went. I guess we'll see where all of these guests want to go, and I hope that we're going to have the money to make it all happen. I also wonder... Oh, what the heck is this? You're a new type of person, a new type of guest. I wonder if that's what we need to be waiting for. Boars. Hungry. Word has it that some wild boars were spotted near the shelter by a mountaineer. They must have come here in search of food, attracted by the smells. The rumor about the boar problem spreads quickly. Let's hire some wild animal specialists from the city. No, I can spend cash. I mean, honestly, the cash is not a problem for me. It's the other things that are more problematic, such as points, reputation points. Right, I want to go out to the yard, and I want to see if I can try and build some stuff out here. A rental shop? Heck yeah. This is presumably where we're going to be able to utilize our gear. Decorations, no. A hot tub? Yes, I would love a hot tub. Do I want the hot tub to be around here? I feel like we want the hot tub to be in a new area. Let's get another outside zone. And then let's put the hot tub right in this little zone over here. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely sublime. Hot tub there. Can we get... Oh, we can't get more than one hot tub. Luggage shed. Fine. We can only get one, and we can get a grill. And bonfire thing. Facilities, cool. Decorations. And the decorations do not impact anything. Okay. Not necessarily the end of the world, but that is us at our limit. Add equipment for rent. We have no equipment. You can order it from the market via the delivery panel. Okay. Let's do it. Can I... Nicholas. Equipment. Edit. Secondhand gear. Ooh. Sure. We can only order one at the moment, so I'm going to order the premium stuff. And I kind of don't want to do that because I don't have the money to get other stuff. So let's hold off on that for now. Yeah. And also, there's a few other bits and bobs that we can sell in here that I have yet to actually action. But there's pretty much no reason that we should not do this. Because it's just free money. There we go. 8 wood. Oh yeah, by the way, we needed to check out you. Good looking shelter mascot. Brutus loves a good brush.
On my way.
Yeah, you go and get that set up. Tidy desk. Set up the tip jar. This is a bonus activity, isn't it? Yes. Let's not change that around too much. It's empty again. I told you so, but you wouldn't listen. Maybe you should put up ads closer to the city. Like I said, no one pays attention to that. We could use a column in a newspaper. We tried to arrange something like that with some friends once. How'd it go? They brushed us off. The Corotainer won't do advertising within our budget. I had a feeling they were cheapskates. Even that journalist from a few days ago said that. Wait, so that means we have a contact for... Wasn't that Raymond guy more of a TV person? Press and TV probably know each other. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's see if we can try and get ourselves... Let's see if we can try and get ourselves a little bit of an advertising budget. Okay, Nicholas is petting the dog, which is good, but it's a bonus activity, so I don't think it's necessarily helping us that much. Yeah, I need to finish getting rid of these. Oops. Getting rid of these piles of junk. Anything else on other floors that I want to get rid of? I don't think so. There's stuff in those rooms, but that is all fine. There's nothing up here either. That is all looking... That's all looking good. That's all looking really, really good. So Francis and Ava are just about completely tuckered out. I will get Francis to do... I'll get Francis to do the delivery, and we're gonna get you to go and do the resources. Oh yeah, I need to... Come on. I need to be building. I need to be building stuff. Keep forgetting. Right. Entertainment. Let's start on the bottom level. Chess table. Fine. You know what? Just a few... We don't have enough resources. We don't have enough wood. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's why I want to get a delivery of resources. We want to go here, here. Francis. I want to get 300 wood. I want to get premium looking gear. Yep, that takes me up to 1,300. And then let's get 90 food for the rest of it. Oh, we can actually go up to 450 since I got the upgraded truck. So let's go and do that. That's cool. Tip jar. Let's go get Nicholas to go and do the tip jar stuff. Yes, I know you're too old for that, but it's fine. And then let's jump out into the trail map and have a little look at the check spot for nice views. Okay. There's 2 viewpoints that we need to get to. That is going to be inordinately harder than this over here. This is actually quite an easy one. Unfortunately, we're kind of out of wood. Oh my goodness, this is a... That's quite a... Yeah, that's quite a difficult... It's quite a difficult walk route, to be honest. No matter, though. Let's wait until we get... Food is running low, but that's okay. Let's wait until we get the delivery of wood back from the market. That should take no time at all. What are you doing right now, Nicholas?
I don't need a cane.
I don't think you're doing very much, to be honest, buddy. You were on the tip jar, but now you are finished. Let's get... There we go. Nicholas, Ava, both of you. Let's get you both doing that. We're going to get some more wood momentarily. Equipment panel, yes. To rent equipment, we need to build a rental shop. And we can serve an additional source of... It can serve as an additional source of income. Cool. Excellent. Get more equipment in the tech tree. Yes, we will add equipment for rent. We will add premium gear. Add selected. I guess we'll probably also get, like, second-hand gear as well. But we'll get that next time. Because I was a little bit... Unfortunately, a little bit short on the old cash, but we'll be able to get some tomorrow. Okay. So where was the viewpoint? The viewpoint was here. It was this one. So let's go and get trails. Nope. Building. Yep. And yeah, I guess we just kind of want to do that, to be honest. It's kind of amazing. Level 3. It's a bit too long. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. And I would like to create a trail in the first instance. Yep. Up here. It's good. We can randomize it. Storm Watch Ridge. Sure, that seems pretty nice. We'll get Francis to go and do that. We'll go and get you to commence. Excellent. You're working in the woodshed. You're working in the woodshed as well. So we can get the trail set up right now. Good. Orbital Alps. Yep. We are going to walk this route twice. But you know what? I'm completely fine with that. Ava is close to exhaustion, but I don't think that she minds going for a nice little walk in the countryside. Also, alpinist groups. I should have checked, but what have we got? So we've got you depart in a day, that's fine. You depart in a day, that's fine. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Celestial Grove, that's this way that we've just created. Ferocity, a casual Ferocity group? Perrin's Consortium. Yeah, what the heck does that mean? Hardcore. What's the difference between hardcore and professional? Well, nothing apart from the fact that the professional require a vista point. That's fine. So 45 and 60. 45 and 60. And where was it that you wanted to go to? Montalegre. Oh, over here. Oh, that's going to be expensive. 45 and 60. That was 45 and 60. Well, let's keep it coming, I suppose. Cool. And yeah. Sure. Wood is running low, but that's completely fine. And we set up a new trail. We go up here, up here, up here, up here. And there we go. This is the hardest core. This is the hardest core. Frostfang Trail. Let's rock and roll with that. And Nicholas, yep. You're getting too old for this. Look, if you want to be walking up and down mountains, then you know what? That's great. If you don't, then you should probably resign. This is not going to be your ideal job. Also, we are so close to being out of cash here. Wow. Yeah, we're low. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is... Oh, there's a basement as well. Holy cow. I guess this is where we stay? This is quite cozy down here. Nice. Let's get the kitchen. Here we go, Francis. Somebody's sick. What is it? Little minor frostbite. $100. I can't afford that. You're unfortunately gonna be sick for a little while. Sorry, you're gonna have a slight movement penalty, but that's just it. Yeah, everybody's disappointed with shelter conditions. Yeah, you are actually unhappy. That is because I have no money. Disappointed in shelter conditions. Oh, people are very unhappy now. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Everybody is becoming more and more unhappy because we have gained a reputation point. Well, do you know what? Just pay me and leave. That's what I need. I need people to pay me and leave. Can I increase the... There we go. Look, give it morale. Everybody's gonna get extra morale. We need the morale. It's critical. Okay, everybody's setting off. That's marvelous. That's good. Go and do that. Let's go and fix a bunch of durability issues. There we go. Francis is close to exhaustion, but not exhausted yet. There we go. Add worker. Nicholas. Cool. There we go. Okay, good. Good. That has solved some of our cash flow issues. Ava, go fix that. Then let's go and get Nicholas, Francis in here. Nice. So, I need wood. I need wood not desperately, but I am in quite urgent need of it. Yeah, what do we want? Crew could learn a thing or two from this experience. All alpinists will gain happiness. I will take the happiness because people are very upset in general. So, there is still one trail objective. I need to check this spot for the nice views. This place over here. I don't know how the heck we're going to get up to here. This is, like... It's very expensive, and I'm not going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to get it. I'm not going to be able to get to it easily. That's for sure. Not without a bunch of different... Oh. Not without a bunch of more wood, he says, as I now realize that... Hell yeah, I kind of have loads and loads of money. Let's... get that. No. Fine. 450 wood. Yeah. You know what I also want to do? I also want to get secondhand gear. That takes me a little bit over the top, but that's fine. And then let's do 440. So that takes me right up to the top. And then we buy it. Cool. And then Nicholas, you can be the one that goes and does that. I also need to get you healed. I realize that. I am going to do that. But that is not for right now. The priority for us at the present moment is to make the Orbital Alps Hostel not a terrible place to be. And that is unfortunately not something that it currently is. We also need to get... We need to get more... yeah, we need to get more food. And that is something that we're gonna do, like, real quick. But let's get woodshed repaired. Let's go and get food prepared. Good, because I'm serving double rations to try and keep everybody in, you know, good condition, in happy conditions. So let's do that. So typewriter, yep, we're gonna get some more typewriters. Just gonna stick them over here. Good, that's the entertainment. Sorry, entertainment is meeting expectations now. That's great. Storage, we're gonna get some wardrobes. Sure, we're just gonna stick down loads and loads of wardrobes down here. Actually, that's already at level 1, so it's just the comfort that is the problem. How much did it cost to build? How much did this facility cost to build? So I don't get the full cost back. Comforts. Armchair, sofa. Yeah, probably the sofa. Probably the sofa. Ordered resources have arrived. Good time for it. And then let's see if we can try and put together a... There we go. A bit of a chill zone. And by chill zone, I mean a not chill zone. Lots of sofas. A few simple armchairs. Nice. Bench. What about some heating? One heater. Popularity. What does this do? An advertisement table? Oh, I see. We can actually determine who comes up here. That's kind of cool. I like that a lot. Let's go back up to the top floor. And over here, we're going to start building some more simple beds. Because, well, first of all, they're a great way to get comfort. But also, they're going to allow us to increase our storage capacity for humans. Wood is running low. We're so darn close. We're so darn close. Let's go and get vehicle. Let's go and get Francis. Let's go and get 450. 450. I keep typing 150 instead. 900. Sure. Let's do it. That is going to leave me perilously close to $0, but maybe if there's a few dregs coming in at dinner time, that's what we're kind of hoping for. Oh, you've literally climbed up there to the top. That's fine. Good news is that we should be able to fix... There we go. We should be able to fix this comfort issue right now. Good. Good. Okay, comfort is matching expectations. That is amazing. That should be fine. Let's go and get the food prepared. Ava and Francis. Nice. Go and make as much food as we possibly can in the very limited amount of time that we have before dinner time. Lunch needs, dinner needs, breakfast needs. Not a huge amount, but it's still enough to be a little bit worried. Fine, and then I wish I could go and get another delivery, but I unfortunately cannot. We're at the mercy of however many rations that we currently have until we have more people come out tomorrow. Right, I think we've got to get to this flippin' viewpoint. I just don't know how we're going to do it. It's just so expensive. Chains? No. Cable car? I wish I could get a cable car. This would be perfect opportunity for a cable car. 360. Oh boy, it's going to be expensive. Yeah, what is the way that we want to go? Maybe it's like down here and then up here. It's obviously too long, but yeah. I think we'll have to save our pennies for a little while. Good news though, everybody is getting into bed now, which is great. Makes me happy. And then if we head on out to the yard, we're just gonna, as everybody is available to work, we're just gonna get everybody to go and do a few sort of odd jobs around the shelter. Mostly getting additional money, doing a few repairs, repair the radio tower, a little bit of extra wood. Sorry, yeah, wood, not money. And now people have moved away from very unhappy just to unhappy. Building nearly broken. Yep. We're going to go and get Nicholas to go and do that, which is fine. Okay, lots and lots of wood. We're all in on wood. We are all in on wood right now. And the garage should be repaired. And Nicholas, there we go, just to use up the rest of your energy. Go and get that all sorted. Lovely stuff. Also, kitchen time. I am going to double my rations, but unfortunately, I think we are out of them. Yep, we are completely out of rations. Setting off on the expedition, great, that's what we like to see. Lots and lots of people setting out on their expeditions. Is there anybody that we haven't taken care of? These are people that are coming in. Yeah, you're departing today, you're departing today. A casual stroller. I just don't think that I can get you... I don't think that I can get you up to Feroci in, like, easily. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Accident has occurred and trail alpinists need rescue. Hurry before something worse happens. Yeah. See, this is the problem. You're not prepared to go here. Turn back. Accident is almost sure. I really wish that we could do something with that. But I don't think we can. Rescue center. Whoops. Rescue center. Add a worker. Ava. And let's get Francis in here as well. Yeah, so my bad. We have not got ourselves... We've not got ourselves a good setup here. But... Accident has occurred. Hurry before something gets worse. Alpinist rescue. Yeah, where are you? Add worker. Francis. Sure. Set up route. Where's the destination? Oh, it's actually fine. Commence task.
Chop, chop.
Cool. All right. Rescue mission is underway. There is no way that you, a casual stroller, makes it out of there without needing a rescue. I simply don't believe it. That is insane. Alpinist happiness. Leave some food or 30 wood. I'll take the 30 wood, actually. But no, the reputation is just more valuable. For sure. Okay. We're back in the cash business now, which is great. We still need quite a lot of food. I'm gonna do an air delivery. 250 food. 830 bucks. That's too much. It's too much. We can't justify that. It's just not possible. Nicholas, instead, you're gonna go and do that, and then 750 bucks. I mean, we can't really even justify that, to be honest. Yeah. Commence task. Okay, we've got a lot of people that need seeing to. The good news is that we are now meeting all of our expectations, which is nice. Injured alpinists. An alpinist is injured, is waiting for evacuation. Don't wait too long. Yeah, how do we do that? Commence evacuation. Let's do it. Add vehicle. Air transport. Unfortunately, we have just removed that person. Commence the task. I hope I'm not paying for that. I hope that's somebody else's insurance. Sure as heck don't think it should be mine. That ends up being I shouldn't be out of pocket. Right. You're getting food. That's great. We're getting this. I'm going to take this opportunity to press on with the marketing objective. So I need to basically come down here. I want to get to Celestial Grove. Oh, it's so expensive. Okay. Do you know what? That is absolutely doable. Check for nice spots. Add worker. Francis. Yep. Set up route. Oops. There. Risk exposed. Accident is unlikely, but is possible. Yeah, this is not a good bit of... Not a good bit of...
Consider it done.
Not a good area to walk. But thankfully, Francis is a professional, which is what we like to see. That's good. Right, we got a lot of stuff going on here. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're going to get that person evacuated. That's great. We're going to get a whole bunch of food as soon as we are back and in the food business. Resources have arrived. Ava, you are currently doing... something. What are you currently doing? Working at the rescue center? Yeah, I need you to not work at the rescue center anymore. Francis is off. You're resting. You should be free, Nicholas, to come and do... There we go. To come and do some food prep. That's what we need. Perfect. So it's going to take us a little while to get all up and running food-wise. But I think... Yeah, we will turn all of this back down to a single meal. It's going to reduce my income, but most importantly, it's going to allow me to build up a little bit of a backlog of food. Reporting in. The views look decent. We have a deal with the editor. There will be a column. Give me another call if you need something. Good luck. Let's get a photographer and equipment so that our model doesn't look like an amateur. Who's our model? You will be. I don't look like an amateur. Oh, I mean, he's got a bad history. I mean, I feel like we probably shouldn't have him as our representative. But you know what? What do I know? What do I know? Right, unlock premium looking gear in the radio tree and buy at least one. I think we have already got premium looking gear. Yeah, I have already bought at least one, but I might need to buy another one. Right, let's go here. Delivery, vehicle, boom. Add worker, Ava. Let's get premium looking gear. Ah, that ends up costing me a lot of money. Get more wood. Just get as much wood as we can. I want to... Sure. I want to just press on with it, so let's go and do it. It's going to, like, pretty much eliminate all of my cash, but I think that's a price that I'm willing to pay. Well, the premium gear has arrived. We need to wait for Francis to return to the shelter. Francis is literally just over in the wood facility at the moment, so let's get you out of there. Let's get you back in. I'm sorry, sir, it's not possible. What do you mean? We don't work in difficult conditions. We'll load you into the truck, and that's beyond company policy. Wait, damn it. Hello? Please, let me in. Just a moment. Hi, I can take your pictures. What a scandal. The audacity. I overheard the conversation. Would you let me do some tests in return? Studies, tests, whatever you call them, yes or no. Could you please hang up? You're holding up the line. If we get pictures out of it, we have a deal. I'll be waiting at the station in an hour. See you. Tests and studies. Has anyone ever been hurt during tests? Well, not if the thing is properly tested. As long as we have somebody willing to take photographs for us, I am delighted. So, it's a trail task. Take Shauna to the shelter. Okay, add a vehicle. Let's get you. Add a worker. Probably Francis, I guess. You're the person that's already on it. Go and commence the task. Sure. That's looking pretty good. Now, I have been very neglectful of all of these different groups. I don't even know what everybody's after. Right, professionals are after Sturman size. Okay, we've got somebody that's after... okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to build... This is easy. This is this is easy. This is cheap. That's what I was going to say. It's not easy and it's not cheap. Is there any other cash generation facilities that I have access to? I don't think so. I do need to get more... I do need to get more food. I'll go and get more food before we have the cash. Yeah, there is no other way for me to get cash, is there? I don't think so. Disappointed in shelter conditions? No. No. Shelter conditions are fine. We got fine shelter conditions. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back into the kitchen. And I'm going to say, hey, we're doubling all the rations again. We're back in the money, folks. We're back in the money. Yeah, so we need to take you to the shelter. I realize that when you're back here, we might have a fuller understanding of exactly where we need to take you. Wait for everybody to return to the shelter. Oh, look, we got a new member of the crew. Superb. Set her gear for rental. Will you put my prototype in stock? Ms. Photographer, pleasure to meet you. I'm Ava. Frank already filled you in on everything. We're all set. We'll shoot the photos for your ad campaign, then I'll stay a bit longer to run some tests on my prototype. Check wear, tear, and injuries. Can someone show me where your rental gear station is? Cool. Excellent. Okay, well, yeah, I would be happy to set her stuff up in the gear store. So we add equipment for rental. This is the prototype gear. Cool. Also, we need to add second-hand gear as well. Yeah, get them both added. Cool. We've already got all of the stuff, and I apparently had not done anything with it yet. Not necessarily the end of the world, but that's fine. Have at least 300 food rations. Equip Francis with premium-looking gear. Oh, I see. I can equip you with premium-looking gear. Nice. Cool. So that's going to give me better traversal, slightly slower movement speed. Okay, no worries. No worries at all. I'm desperate for cash, though. I am desperate for cash. Here's what I think I want to do. I want to jump out to here. I want to start. I want to tidy up like a little bit of track. Because if I do that, right? If I do that, I'm going to get some resources back. I know it's not going to be ideal, but it means that the alpinists can get to here. They depart in a day. Yeah, let's go build mode. Cool. Let's get that sorted. Then let's do create a trail. Here, 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 here. Good. Confirm the routes. Randomize. Add a worker. Francis. To be fair, I could put our photographer to work pretty much immediately. But that seems a bit mean. Ferocity for a... You're a boulderer. What the heck is a boulderer? Boulderer slope of 45. That's a 60-degree slope. Do you know what? You're going to be unhappy about it, but at least you're going to be able to get there. So I'm going to say not a big deal. Boulderer up to glue... What the heck is that? Glue hang panorama. It's the one that I just flippin' destroyed, isn't it? Should have checked that before. Shiver Peak Slope. That's over here. Espritval, Sturmsprise. Okay, to be fair, like most of them we've got a solution for. That's good. That's 360 to get there. That's too much money. Oh, this only costs planks. Well, that's great. Too long. Planks we can get, though. I guess the steeper they are, the more costly the paths are to build. And let's get you to work over here. Let's get that thing checked out. And by that thing, I think you mean let's go and see you extract some wood. At least, if we've got a walk route for everyone, then that's fine. You know, that's what we like to see. Back to the trail map. And we want to create the trail. We're almost there. We need a lot more wood, actually. We need quite a lot of wood. We need quite a lot of wood. Oh, disease.
Have we restocked
sorry.
the med supplies? I think I need something.
Yeah, I think you need something as well, buddy. Yeah. Didn't find a trail and is disappointed. Minus reputation. Minus reputation. That's not good. So yeah, that's why we need to have all of these trails. That's why we need to have all of these trails. Even if they're not the right type of trails, we still need to have better trails. Yeah, we got an injury on the trail over here. It's a professional, actually. That's kind of strange. We will go and rescue you. Ava. Set up routes. Cool. Get that confirmed. Go commence. And we need to wait for an alpinist to rent the stuff. Okay. Good. I need to do a lot of stuff, to be honest with you. Departs in a day. The Shiver Peak Slope. We're working on that. We're absolutely working on that. The people that are going to be working up to Shiver Peak Slope are hardcore. I'm sorry. We do not have the capacity to deal with that. Yeah. We're just not going to be able to do that. We just don't really have the capacity, I'm afraid. Rescue center. We need to get somebody. There we go. Add worker. Get you. Commence evacuation. Add vehicle. Yep. Alpinist. Perfect. Commence the task. And we'll be getting on with that. Nice. Okay, 1,800. We have got cash now. That's good. That's really, really good. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's not get this. Let's get some stuff delivered. So we're gonna get you. We're gonna get Ava. We're gonna get 450 food. No, we're not. We're gonna get 200. We're gonna get 200 food and 200 wood. 250 food and 200 wood. Yeah. Okay. Go do that. Go do that. That's important. And whilst that's all being actioned, let's go and add some workers over here.
I've got a whole
Cool.
checklist for this one.
Yeah, I realize you're both sick. We've just thrown both the sick people into the wood shack, but I think that's completely fine. We are also completely out of rations now. That's not super hot. Ava, we cannot add you, but Francis, we can add you because you're going to be transferred from the rescue center. which is absolutely okay. Good. That's what we like to see. A couple of people are close to exhaustion, but that's fine. Right, ordered resources have arrived. That means Ava can get into the kitchen as well. I will take the opportunity to head on out to the yard. Nope, not the yard. The trail map. Yep. And let's finish off building this path segment here. Nice. It's a little bit expensive wood-wise to get it done, but that's fine. We need to have basically 100% uptime in the kitchen from now until, well, from now until forever, really. Shiver Peak. Let's go and get that sorted. Let's give it a random name, and let's add a worker. Nicholas, what are you doing? Working in the woodshed? Yep. Optional. Let's do let's do it in the truck, because it'll take less time. No reason not to. Any other trail that we need to get up and running? Let's have a little look. Shiver Peak Slope, that's fine. Espartal, sorted. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Rukuval, that's just behind here. And actually, that might be doable with just a very simple path segment. That is absolutely amazing. So then we do trails, create a trail. Here, 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 here. Confirm the routes. Great. Add a worker, Francis. Yeah, sure. Nice. Okay, so that's great. What else? The Ghoul-Hang Panorama and the Ghoul-Hang Panorama. For professional and for the flippin'... I don't know how we're going to manage to do that, to be honest. Ava's exhausted. Yes. Ava is exhausted. Let's order some wood in here. Let's get 250 wood in here. I know it's a bit expensive, but it's fine. All workers... Happiness. I'll take the reputation points, actually. Yeah, let's get the air transport in here, and then I'm going to reconnect this up. So the thing that I love about the air transport is that it doesn't require any worker input at all. It just literally happens. And then we rebuild that in there, which I realize is very annoyingly expensive, but it does mean that it is now done. We get a trail. We're going to get the trail here, 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 here. Again, it's dangerous. I don't love it. But there we go. Commence the task. Just get on with it. That's fine. All of the trail tasks should now be fine. What's this? To keep the shelter running, resources like wood, food, and alpinist equipment are essential. Dispatch an employee with a vehicle to the town to procure them. That's just happening. That's fine. Okay, let's go into the shelter, and then here's what we need to do. We need to just immediately get everyone into the kitchen to do as much as we possibly can. Let's reduce the size of our rations so that we can try and keep a lid on it, because we need to try and get the food preparations completely sorted. We need to wait for an alpinist to rent the gear. And wait we shall. That is fine. Oh boy, okay, I think we're actually under control. We've got things... Yeah, I think we've got things back under control. Obviously, it's not ideal. There is going to be accident risks. We're not happy with that. We've not got a decent number of routes. Or we could have a more decent number of routes, but for now, at least we've got one of everything, right? We've got one way for absolutely everybody who wants to go to pretty much all of the big destinations, which is perfect.
Copy that.
There we go. Copy that. Copy that. Copy that. Excellent. Look at that. Loads and loads of groups are going to be setting off. All of them are going to be coming back down. All of them are going to be bringing, hopefully, a bunch of money and a bunch of reputation back. A few of them might very well get damaged on the way. Feel like that really isn't my problem. To be fair, it kind of is my problem. Right, let's do this. Oh, there's two. Okay, you're kind of easy. Francis. And actually, you know what? We're going to be able to get good bang for our buck here. So it's fine. Where are you? Oh, there's another one. Okay, well, Nicholas. Yeah, the good news is we're going to be able to get great bang for our buck because we're going to be able to get them both evacuated on the same helicopter, which is kind of cool. Amazing. So, the great news is we've got new people coming in now, which is fine. But we've got it all sorted. Cool. All right, 300 food. We are still working on that. Look at how much cash I've got. Oh, this is glorious. This is amazing. Okay, delivery, vehicle, yes. Worker, Francis. Let's go and get 450 food. Yep, 1,300. It's a lot. I realize that, but I don't particularly care because we are currently loaded. And I need more food rations, and the food stays good forever, so that's fine. That's all that we're really bothered about. Next thing that I need to go and do, get a worker added to the rescue center. There's nobody that's currently available, but that's okay. We should have people coming back in here in just a sec. Oh yeah, woodshed needs to be... Like, durability needs to be improved. Nicholas, let's go and get you commenced. Let's go and add a... let's go and add a vehicle.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah, we're at 0% here. That's not super hot.
Get a thermos of tea just for that.
Yeah. What do we got? Yeah, I'll take reputation.
I've got a whole checklist for this.
Everybody get everything repaired. That's cool. Ordered resources have arrived. That's loads and loads of food. That's what we like to see. And yeah, let's get the rescue center now sorted. Commence evacuation. Get a vehicle. We can absolutely manage with just 2. Cool. And commence the task. Excellent. No big deal. No big deal at all. What are you doing? You're working at the rescue center. You're repairing the weather repair station. Nice. Cool. Well, I think we can say that is a job well done. And we will now get you requisitioned to go over here. Well, that was a great success. That was a huge success.
I'm on the way.
Ava over to there, and then everybody else is going to go right on into the kitchen.
Let's get that thing
And
checked out.
immediately start to convert all of this raw food into food rations, which is what we need. Great. And as the garage is repaired, we're just literally just going to fling whatever people we have into this. And yes, I realize that we do still have a whole bunch of people that are still ill. I don't care, though. Also, the other thing... Ava, yeah, sure. The other thing that I was going to say is we do need to check who needs to go where. I mean, this is... You're just gonna die on this journey. Oh, it's going to be a shame, but... I mean, you want to go to one of the most insane places. To be fair, I could make the walk route. Where is it? I could make this walk route less miserable, but like it is a really, really, really high peak. I suppose maybe we could make a longer walk route like up here. This is kind of a nice slope, but yeah, it's quite a ways away. No matter. No matter. Right. Food rations. We are at 164. We're getting there. We are getting there. Let's get all the way there. Let's get all the way up to 300. Right, well, it is the morning after the day before. I think, by the way, that the inventor... That's right. Shauna's gear has been rented, which is marvelous. In other good news, we are very, very, very close to the next level of... we're completing this level of Marketing 2, which is food prep. 300 food is a heck of a lot of food. Obviously, we've just thrown out a whole bunch of food because of breakfast. Not necessarily the end of the world, but does mean that it's going to take a little bit longer for us to get there. Everybody has also just headed out trail-wise, which is fine. Complete the trail tasks, take pictures, and take pictures. Cool. We can absolutely do that, but I'm going to get this done first. We've got Nicholas and Ava here, and I want to see... There we go. I want to see us hit 300, which is good. Just place it somewhere high up. 70% of hesitant customers look up while deciding. Fine. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's get everybody out of there, and then let's go and actually check on what's going on. So, we have got an injury here. Let's look at trail tasks. Let's get a vehicle to rescue. Let's get Francis to go and do that. Let's go and set up the routes. Nice and simple. Literally just there. Commence the task. Lovely stuff. And then completing trail tasks. Let's have a little look at the pictures. I think... Yeah, it's the locations that we had to explore previously. Honestly, makes perfect sense. I'm presuming, by the way, that... No. Yeah, I'm presuming that we... Confirm. Can we not... Vehicle is mandatory? Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're just gonna have to wait for it to... for the rescue to finish off here. That's fine. Not a big deal. No big deal at all. Yeah, I'm super happy with... Oh, my lordy, look at how much money we've got. That's amazing. I'm really, really happy with that. Let's, yeah, let's go and sort out the rescue situation. Ava, yep, you can do that. Commence evacuation, add the vehicle, get the... Oh, vehicle enthusiasts. After returning from a supply run, a group of guests asked you to stop for a moment. They quickly gathered around, curious about how the vehicle worked. Paid rights? Question mark. Show them the garage. Also, look at that. We have reached the level 1 star reputation. Also, how is everybody sick? Well, you know what? We're getting good, very, very good value for money. Or at least the insurance company's getting good value for money, because I certainly am not paying for that. Right. Evacuating the wounded. We're doing that. Take pictures. Let's do it. And, yeah, we need to get a vehicle here, don't we? Set up a route. Let's go here, 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 here. Looking superb. Worker not selected. It needs to... I mean, it doesn't need to be Shauna, but... Worker not selected. Oh, do we need multiple? Do we need everyone? Francis needs to be with equipment. Premium looking gear. Do you not have premium looking gear? Oh, we're out. Ah, bummer. We're out of premium looking gear. Here's the thing. I would like premium looking gear. I'd also like more wood. So you know what? Let's do a real quick delivery. Francis. Equipment. Premium looking gear. Confirm 2 of them. And let's get, I don't know, what is this? 430 wood? Very expensive, but very worthwhile. If it'll allow us to make even more money. Whilst we're waiting for that to happen, let's have a little look, see if we've got all of these destinations sorted. I think we do. Powerful slope. That's the only one that we don't have. Powerful slope. Here. It's right here. Fine. I mean, there is 108 woods. We'll have that soon, actually. We'll have that soon. Let's get that built. Good. It's good enough. That's what we need to that's what we need to think about. All right, create the trail here, 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 here. Confirm the routes. Randomize it. Let's add ourselves a worker. Let's go and get Nicholas. Let's go and commence the task. Nice. Chuffed with that, actually. That's really good. Okay, so the premium gear should be back in stock, right? So, Francis, oops.
I can't wait for the summer.
Add gear. Let's get premium looking gear. It's funny, premium looking gear. It's not actually premium gear. How strange is that? And then task trails. We'll do the take pictures objective. We'll add the vehicle. We'll set up the routes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Confirm it. We need to select Francis. We need to select you. And I guess we need everyone.
I've got a whole checklist.
Okay.
For this one.
We're literally throwing everybody into the picture taking objective. So let's go and make that happen. Nice. I suppose that you could have given Nicholas a lift, hiking up to the thingy, to the powerful slope all by himself. Set the table here. It'll look perfect. This is the dumbest thing that I've done. Straighten the juice and brush the snow off the plate. Smile. Excellent. Well, that is 1 of 2 objectives complete. This is the next one. I do not know how this is going to be accessible by vehicle, but We'll give it a shot. Yeah. So add the vehicle. Yep, here. Oh, we need to wait until everybody's back first. No worries. Look at that. Everybody's got, like, so much... We got so much food. We don't even need to worry about it. It's great. Cool. Set up the routes. And let's go this way. Nice. And commence.
Let's get that thing checked out.
Let's get that thing checked out. I feel like this is not a great time to be taking photos at 8:30 in the evening, but you never know. Maybe we're going to be able to capture some really, 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 like, I don't know, lovely lighting atmosphere or something. Maybe turn it this way. Just sit here like that. Yes, it frames nicely. Just zip up your jacket, smile. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Brilliant. So we're 67%. 67. Percent of the way through marketing, and we're 65% of the way through competition. And wait for Francis, Ava, and Shauna to return to the shelter. That is about to happen, and that, I think, is going to move on marketing. Faulty delivery. I will lose the food because we've got loads of food. Old man, we're back. Don't call me that. Nothing went to waste. Well, maybe those sandwiches we ate along the way. I'll make the prints and send them to the paper. Corotainer, right? They should be waiting. Indeed, they should be. Complete the trail task. Send Shauna to develop the photos. I'm assuming that you are...
Copy that.
Yep, I'm assuming that you're just going to head on into town. That does indeed look like the case. It's a super easy trek. And there we go. Away you go. Fantastic. I probably could have put you in a vehicle, but I don't know how I'd get the vehicle back. I don't know. Right, alpinists. Let's just double check that we're good for everything. I think we are. We do not have any other trail tasks left to do. We are happy. We're happy with everything at the present moment. We're not happy with the variety of, you know, different... Actually, hold on. What was it? Not happy with the variety of different ways that we're approaching all of these things. Powder Falls Slope. I did get that one, yeah. That was the one that I did with Nicholas there. Yeah, not happy with the variety of walkways that we've got, but it's fine. Also, I've given everybody a little bit of a break. I feel like I should be getting everybody to do something. If in doubt, get people to be doing things. Cool. Shauna, you're already back. Amazing. Wait for Nicholas and Ava to return to the shelter. Yeah, don't know where Nicholas is here. Francis is just there. Thank you. You'll find your article in tomorrow's issue. Amazing. We did it. Okay, so the next guests will be arriving today, I think. You're off to go and do your treks. Everybody's off to go and do their treks. We're probably going to expect some... Yeah, we're probably going to expect some injuries just by virtue of the fact that everybody seems to want to injure themselves. But nobody's doing anything crazy adventurous, and the conditions are pretty much perfect. Honestly, not gonna lie, that was pretty good. I just had to flippin' call it there, didn't I? Goodness me. Well, that was pretty darned swell, if I do indeed say so myself. Right, what alpinists did we have? Celestial Grove, Feroci, Ghoul, Hang, Panorama, Powderful Snope, Camp West. Camp West is a new one. Everything else we've got. Camp West. That's Camp East. Let me guess. Camp West is over here in the west. Who could have seen that one coming? Who wants to go to Camp West? These are some casual strollers. First of all, I have loads of money. I have never seen this much money in a bank account before. This is kind of great. Let's go put it to good use, actually. And more importantly than that, let's get Camp West. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so that will basically build itself as soon as we're there. So I'm happy with that. Let's also see if we can try and get...
Thanks for asking.
See if we can get you treated.
Checklist for this one.
And let's get you treated as well. Yep, just the super cheap version of treatment. I'm not spending money on anyone, to be honest. No siree. Nobody at the rescue center to be taken care of. That's great. Reputation level is such that we can now get, there we go, a tech tree level up, which I'm absolutely going to do. That gives me a whole bunch of different options to play around with. Beck's heavy delivery. Okay. Vehicle added, a new vehicle added. Yeah, I'm not against that. Shauna training. Shauna's stats are going to increase. Yes. Francis's stats are going to increase. Starts a quest, the investor consequences. It's free. We might as well. Ava training, stamina upgrade. I'm going to absolutely do that. There's pretty much no reason not to. Chef. Yeah, we don't know about Leo. We've not heard anything about Leo yet. These are probably going to be really important to do to help meet expectations. But we'll deal with that in just a sec. Woodshed. Woodshed upgrade. Yeah, probably want to get that. Chain cost lowered by 66%. Advanced carpentry. Advanced carpentry. I'm thinking that I probably want to get these. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm almost certain that we're, gonna need to get all of these upgrades and just get them all sorted. Fix Shauna's prototype gear. One of the teams out there had an accident. What happened? Word is their gear failed. That's impossible. I'm just telling you what I heard. We'll know more once we get more of that gear checked out. The rescue's done. Gear is checked. Everyone's earned some rest. Do you know what happened? Sadly, it was your gear that failed. That's impossible. It is impossible, but a clamp on the fixed rope slipped right off one of the climbers. Lucky he was last in the line, otherwise he could have dragged the others down with him. I don't believe it. That's physically impossible. See for yourself. Here's the clamp. Need to examine it slowly. Closely, even. That's fine. This is my wood supply, my wood resupply, which is quite nice. Also, I need to get people to do cooking. There we go. Francis, you're on the job. Nice. Ordered resources have arrived. Let's go and get the Camp West started. Nice. Do I need to... What do I do with chains, by the way? Barriers. Chains. Too steep. I guess it must really, like, not like... Chains must really not like steep, Oh, chains are on the... Oops. Chains are on the... It's not steep enough. That's the issue. Okay, not necessarily the end of the world. That's fine. Let's go and get a trail created all the way over to Camp West there. This is, honestly, probably, like, one of the hikes that I would like to do. You know, like a nice chill one. Nothing crazy. Ava, go and get that all sorted.
Just for that.
Lovely. And then the prototype gear. I don't know how we're going to fix the prototype gear. But Francis is close to exhaustion, and that's fine. Okay, people are not super happy at the moment. That is why I would quite like to make some pretty significant improvements. Bed-wise, we're actually fine for beds. What do we got? Comfort, solid bench, solid bed, solid bunk bed. Yeah, you know what? I would like to get some more solid bunk beds up and running. There we go. Oh, wow, that barely takes the edge off the comfort. It's a few more beds. It's good, but not crazy. Radiator. Yeah, bang down another one. What if I put the heating up, by the way? 47 per day? Set heating power. Will that make people a little bit less happy with me? Less unhappy with me, I should say. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. We can also just get more... We can just get more wood deliveries, to be honest, because we are totally fine for wood deliveries at the present moment. Okay, it's 6 p.m. It's evening time. Everybody is chilling out at the moment. We are waiting for the next guests to arrive. That is going to be guests tomorrow, I suspect. That's absolutely a-okay. Can I do any other building? Entertainment. Ah, we can put stuff in the hallway as well. Good to note. Vinyl record player. Just leave some of these bad boys floating around. There we go. Look at that. Entertainment is currently surpassing expectations. You'll love to see it. The good news is, anything that allows us to just spend money and get progress, like yeah, is good. But wood is problematic. Yeah. Small TV. Yeah, no. Yeah, because wood is the thing that we need more of than anything else. So, that's fine. Yeah, do we need to do anything with the... Do we need to do anything with this, the prototype gear? I don't think we do. Unless it's a quest on the trail map over here. Trail setup. That's currently undergoing what it needs to undergo to get established as a trail, which we're fine with. Go add Ava, Francis over there. Yeah, did I do... Yep, trail task, that's all done. That's good. Yeah, so we're literally just waiting until we get the arrival of the next guests. Fine. Well, we are pretty close to being able to get marketing done as well. We need to wait for Francis, Nicholas, and Ava to return to the shelter. The good news is that is fairly easy for us to do. Hand that over just for a second. No way. A feast with a view. Nothing tastes better than soup under Corotan. Try the house special with a view of the Royal Valley. Beautiful work, team. Told you it'd work. Look at how many people came, and it's only the first article. How did it catch on so fast? Nicholas, you're gonna hate Facebook, my friend. Mountaineers, read the paper with their morning coffee, and now we are in it. It hasn't been like this in years. Remember, ads need repetition. Feast with Francis will get old eventually. Ah, but will you stay to help us with more? According to our deal, I can do my research here until February. But this, we never said it was just one photo shoot. Do you have to scam everyone? Alright, but you'll help me test my gear yourselves. Yeah, that's fine. Deal's a deal. Welcome on board. Welcome on board indeed. Okay, cool. And that is the entirety of the marketing quest, which is excellent. That's good. Oh, Leo. Leo. Amazing. We're going to get Leo to join us now. Fantastic. Love to see it. Love it. Love it. Complete the trail tasks. Take Leopoldo to the shelter. Excellent. So this is going to be our cook. Ava, you can do that and commence the task. Cool. Should have no issues at all. And you know what? I'm really, really hopeful that we are going to have a brand new chef at our disposal real soon. Look at that. Loads and loads of groups heading out on their expedition. I am super ridiculously filthy rich. This is amazing. 3,100 coins in the bank account. Everybody should have a destination. This is like insane. Surely this is going to have some injury. I know you're a boulderer, and to be fair, that is quite an intense bouldering route. A 56% chance risk of danger. Well, on your head be it. So what do we got? We've got one injury here. Sabotage. Yes, let's sabotage. Let's not do that. Let's just get Francis. Set up the routes. Over to here. Confirm the route. Commence the task. Hello, Leopoldo. Welcome on in, amigo. Welcome on in. I'll show you around. And you know what? I would like you to immediately get to work on the cooking. If you could just do that, that would be great. That would be great. I'm just gonna leave you by yourself just to get that all started. I don't particularly need food right now, but it would be great if we had more. Okay, and then the other thing that I want to do is try and get the sabotage. The spot marks the beginning of the route to the biggest shelter in this part of the Alps. Francis and Nicholas are eager to do the competition. An unpleasant surprise. Yes, let's use our vehicle for it. Nicholas, I think we need Francis as well, don't we? On the expedition. Oh, alpinist rescue. Okay, that's fine. Let's wait until you're back. There's no real rush to get that done. Excellent. Francis. Did I hear another... No, I didn't hear another thing come through. It's ready to go. There we go. Set up the routes. Where is it that... Oh. The road to le pic magnifique. Alright, we're gonna have to build a little bit of path. 180 wood. Ah, you're kidding me. That's fine. Heavy roof. Sean and Ava exhausted. I will do that. And then we will do a delivery. Do you know what? No. I'm going to treat myself. 250 wood. Delivered by air. 600 bucks. That's fine. Also, rescue center. Let's just get this done. Francis. And, yeah, Rudolph, you can go and do that. Yeah. So whilst we're waiting for the wood to arrive, we can get... There we go. Path segment done. Excellent. It's easy. It's not difficult. Let's create a trail as well. I don't think that we technically need to create a trail, but in case anybody wants to walk this route, I don't know why you would want to walk the routes. We'll confirm it. Let's call it the path to hell. There we go. Just to make sure that my competition knows that I really don't like him. And then let's get that all equipped. Nice. And then we are going to be ready for some sabotage. Vehicle, yep. We're going to do Francis. We're going to do Nicholas. We're going to do our routes all the way along here. Boom. Boom. Confirm. Commence. Let us activate. And you're going to go all the way over here. And yep, here comes the vehicle. Super lightning quick. Way faster than just about anything else. This way. Fastest path to that bastard's lodge. You're awfully set on this. I expected more hesitation. He tried to open a second location once. The city shut it down because of us. So he sued us and kept sending inspectors. Claimed the slope shift made our lodge unstable. Said we're in an avalanche zone. Nonsense. It's all DIY, sure. But it's solid as bedrock. And the avalanches? We built barriers. Cost me my last savings. No one's ever gotten back at him before. He's got luck and money. No one's had the guts. We'll be the first. Look, there it is. Damn, that place is a fortress. More town than shelters. Saunas, cabins, bar, ice rink, hot springs. Do they have their own ski slope? Sledding hill, yeah. Still time to back out. Not a chance. Let's move. Let's do it. Ah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So what have we got? We got an hour to wait before it is all wrapped up. And we really gave it to them. With this many guests, his problems are just starting. Not sure this was wise, Frank. What if someone gets hurt? Come on, what have we got here? Shredded treads, sliced insulation, soaked paperwork, and best of all, the main heating valve. In a place this big, they'll be hunting for it forever. It'll be freezing soon. Cold guests, come to us, or they freeze to death. That was a dumb move, kid. Hard to believe there was no other way. Maybe it'll work, but stuff like this is a way of coming back around. Yeah, that's kind of a bit rough, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Yeah. We can't do that. What if someone reports us? We're safe. He's pissed off half the region. Too many suspects. But yeah, there had to be another way. Francis, you were supposed to stop this. I saved our hides. He's going to be busy fixing all that. He'll leave us alone for a while. Might even think twice next time. Or he sends someone after you. Has us all arrested. And that's that. Let's just move on. Too late now. Fingers crossed it plays out. Inspection's coming. I got a bad feeling. Doesn't matter. It worked. There was no other way. This guy's a rogue. What's he doing? Good morning, my dears. Time to check your progress. Not climbing today. The weather's awful and I've got a council meeting tomorrow. Just thinking about it makes me sick. See, you've taken safety seriously and your reputation's doing great. Everyone in town is talking about you. Here's a list of the remaining minor issues. I'll drop by it once again once you resolve them. We pulled it off. Back to work, team. Fantastic. We did it. And that is the completion. Thank you. That is the completion of Chapter 1. Amazing. And just like that, we are on to... Chapter 2, we need to lure Brutus back, but if you're going to want to do that, you're going to have to play Above the Snow for yourself. I've had an absolute whale of a time. I feel like I'm barely scratching the surface. I mean, I've got, like, trails to, like, 20% of all of the destinations. There's so many more locations. Ugh, it's just fantastic. There's so many different ways to approach all of these different hills. You know, like, up here, for example, the glue hang panorama. I really feel... You know, we've got an opportunity to make this, like, not a super challenging hike. Like, we can make this a nice sort of, like, graduated climb down. There's so many options, different ways to approach all of these destinations. I absolutely love it. I'm I'm a fan of the game. What can I say? Big, big fan. Ladies and gentlemen, you should check it out. Linked down below. Thank you ever so much to Above the Snow publishers for sponsoring this video. This is a great game. It's an absolutely great game. I'm going to play it more. I'm literally going to finish recording and play it more. This is very, very good. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching, folks. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. Link down in the description. Check out the game. I'll catch you next time. Bye.